It's the final event of the day for Larry Hogan.
Just want to walk around and see some folks.
The popular two-term Republican governor in a very blue Maryland, now running for Senate.
All right, where are you going now?
Now we're going to go to Baltimore City.
Baltimore
It's going to be fun. It's the Ruth Kirk Festival. It's a great lineup in the streets, music playing. You know, lots of people. It's going to be fun. It's a guy named Squeaky Kirk who runs it. He's a wonderful guy. Does a lot for the community, and it'll be a fun party in the streets.
People would think that you're coming into unfriendly territory, but it doesn't.
Not at all. This is all my friends in here. We've been coming here for at least 10 years, and people are here. Hey guys, how you doing, ladies?
How you doing?
How are you? Hey,
My man.
Good to see you.
Thanks for everything you've done for the
Well,
You got love, folks. You did a wonderful job. I love the way you handled it, and I will be voting
It's a beautiful
for you for
dress.
Senate.
Well, thank you very much.
In Baltimore City, where the Board of Elections shows 91% of registered voters are Democrats, Hogan doesn't see a blue wall, knowing he was able to win over 31% during his last election.
Wait, you were saying that you didn't think that your race has changed at all since Biden dropped out?
Not really. I mean, we always get, like you saw earlier, we get this kind of reception in every community, everywhere we go. And I don't think, people know me after 8 years of being governor, and they're going to do what they're going to do at the top of the ticket. It's Democrats going to win Maryland like they always do. But I think they're going to vote in my race based on my record. I'm trying to stand up to everybody. The place is a mess down there.
The big tent he's building takes us to Iglesia Hispania Emmanuel Church in Annapolis, as Hogan was leaving a 2-hour service and chatting with parishioners.
Congratulations on the son graduating.
He has a broad and diverse coalition.
You might as well go up there and sit at the table and chat.
By lunch, we were in Ellicott City at one of his favorite Korean restaurants.
And I like spicy stuff, so a lot of their food has got a kick to it.
Oh, an Irish guy who likes spicy food. I mean,
I'm a unicorn, you know? It's kind of like a Republican guy getting elected in the bluest state in America.
Hogan married his Korean-American wife Yumi in 2004 and became dad to her 3 daughters, which recently put him at odds with his party's standard bearers.
we recently had the J.D. Vance childless cat lady comment.
It's great.
And it's just interesting because that's the flip side for you.
Yeah.
Like, you technically wouldn't have had natural children, but I don't think you're a dad.
Well, I thought, no, not at all. I mean, I love my daughters and my grandkids, and I thought it was really, inappropriate remarks, and, didn't like it at all. And I thought it was a huge mistake. There's an awful lot of people that have either they haven't had difficulty having children, or that marry later in life, or that for whatever reason choose to not have kids, and that's, oh boy, we already got some good stuff coming. So yeah, I thought it was bad. I also, when President Trump was making comments about whether Kamala Harris was black or Indian, I was insulted too, because I'm the grandfather of biracial. My whole family's biracial, and I have mixed race grandkids. It was like, what kind of a message does that send to them?
The third stop of the day?
Oh, you got a lot of friends.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends for you, Governor. You are going to win.
At Charter Radiology in Clarksville.
Wow, thank you so much. How are you? Nice to see you.
Dr. Daisy Uppel organizing the event to introduce Hogan to hundreds of voters from the Indian and Sikh communities.
Hi guys, how are you? It's good to see you.
Go ahead, I already met you.
Thank you so much for your support of the Jewish community. We really appreciate it.
Hogan was sworn in as governor January 2015. 5 months later, he was diagnosed with stage 3 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. He turned his hospital room into the governor's office and continued to work.
No, I know, but it doesn't freak you out to kind of re-enter?
A little bit.
Is it uncomfortable to kind of?
Not really, because I've done it so much, over many years, and but the first time I was, a little. Actually, the first time I did it, I didn't think I had any problem. It was after they came out and they go, we got bad news.
I know.
But after that, it was all better news, because it's shrinking, you're losing, you don't have as many, and then eventually, you're clear. So now it's kind of happy news when I go in there.
What was that like to kind of just see the diversity of the folks who want to support you?
It's wonderful. I mean, that's one of the keys to
my entire success.
We could sit in here and do the interview if you want. Yeah, come on, please. Here.
Thanks.
Welcome aboard.
6 million people just voted for me, and I was like, hey, I'm going to be going through some stuff. It's going to be, you know. And it was like, right after that, I was in 24-hour-a-day chemotherapy in the hospital.
What was your dad always an emotional person?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the older you get, sometimes the more emotional you get. But he's an Irish guy who showed his emotions, and it was he felt like, well, I can't help my little boy, you know, even though I was 50-something years old.
Always the little,
Yeah, right.
You're always the son.
His father, Lawrence Hogan Sr., was a 3-term congressman, and notably the first Republican to vote to impeach President Nixon. The independent streak continues on with the younger Hogan, who maintains he's had a moderate view on abortion rights.
Because you've been on the record that you were never going to vote to ban abortion rights. That was right. But I think there was a March interview where you said you weren't going to speak specifically about...
What I said was, I haven't seen the wording of the bill. Then later I said, I saw the compromise bill that's Joe Manchin and Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski were for it. I've said I would co-sponsor that bill and vote for the bill.
And that's your clarification. You would codify abortion rights.
I've been saying it every day since I announced.
Ever consider leaving your party, being an independent?
I've been very independent my whole life, but I chose, you could either walk away and give up and say, you know, just let the party go down the tubes, or you can stand up and fight. And so I just chose to stand up and fight.
By 3:15, Hogan was loading up his crew, headed over to the final event there in Baltimore.
Hi there. How you doing, lady? This way. It's good to see you.
When you see him there, meeting his friend Squeaky Kirk, whom he calls brother,
They don't believe that we brothers. I keep telling them
We are. That is my brother. Give him your cell phone and we'll take a picture.
snapping pictures,
I wanted you to run for president.
Oh, thank you. A lot of people told me that today. I was really surprised. But
helping vendors drum up business.
that's right.
It seems to sum up the secret of Hogan's success thus far. Just let him be around his people.
So 4 events today is...
It's like slacking. It's a Sunday. It's like a day off.